I used to think coding was the most frustrating, boring, irritating, time-killing activity that only attracted people with the least amount of joy and soul in the entire world. But that was the old me.
I first started learning how to code in my first year, and because it was my first time coding, a lot of the subjects I took were foundational, very basic subjects. At that point in time, we were learning how to code just for the sake of learning how to code, learning the syntax, learning the structure, all the boring stuff. We weren't really focused on what it can do, where it can get us. As uni progressed, I got to work on cooler projects like a pulse monitor that measures your pulse, a robot that you can control with your muscles by activating your muscles. But even then, my perspective of coding had already been set in stone by my first impressions during lockdown, which was error after error after error, failure after failure after failure. I just suck at coding. There was no passion or love for the work at all, which brings me to the entire purpose of this video. If it's something I despise so much, why am I forcing myself to build a website in less than 24 hours? And I'm gonna be honest, less than 24 hours, I'm trying to get it done today. It's already 9:30, I was meant to wake up at 6, and it's already 9:30. So I have like a lot less than 24 hours. So if you're wondering why I'm doing this, I'm forcing myself to do this, well, it's simple. One morning I woke up and my doo-doo brain decided to focus on what coding can actually do and where it can take you and what it can get for you, as opposed to the actual process of consistent, seemingly infinite errors that seem to pop up anytime I ever touch the keyboard. I also have no idea where to start. I know the only thing I know about building a website and coding it from scratch is that I need a domain, which allows other people to access it. That's literally all I know. Also, context into why I chose to build a website. I want to build a website just to have a place to put all my photos and videos. That's not just YouTube or Instagram. So kind of have like one sort of nice, very clean looking sort of site that has everything creative that I make in my life, which would be pretty sick to have. But anyways, that's why I chose a website to build, because I'll actually use it in the future. Maybe if you're watching this, you can actually like go to that site by the end of today or whenever this video goes up. So hopefully I make it. Okay, so when you don't know how to do anything, first thing you do is you Google search. Oh, that's the other disclaimer as well. I'm gonna try and do most of it myself. If it's just repetition and like copying pasting, I'll do that. But I'm not gonna go to ChatGPT and just ask it to build it for me, because one, I probably can't, and two, I'm not learning anything that way. And that just defeats the whole purpose of this video. I do have to write a HTML, yes, I know that much. Combine it with CSS. What is CSS? I swear there's gonna be like some 40-year-old software engineer just staring at me like, what is this idiot doing? CSS syntax, color by, what's it called? UI, UX, but it's UI. I would have to know it too, obviously. This is a website. Yes, user experiences, that's how things interact. UI, just how it looks, I guess. Yep. Yeah, okay, so I think UI will be like the last sort of stage, maybe, if I have time today. That's all about making things look nice, I guess. Whereas UX is literally how things work and whether it flows well, which is the main key of this website that I want. I'm thinking of like having like a photography side and then a videography side, and just like having it systematically flow well. I don't know how that's gonna work or how I'm gonna do it. Okay, maybe I'm too ambitious. Maybe I'm just gonna end up with like 2 sentences on this website. Oh my god. Okay. All right, let's start. Okay, I'm gonna spend like the next hour. I'm not gonna write a single line of code, but I'm just gonna figure out how to do this. That's what I'm gonna do. I think that's the best way. Hour and a half, half an hour, however long it takes me, just so I kind of know what I'm doing. See you whenever I figure that out. Guys, oh my god, I have a website. You can't access it, but I have a website. I feel like something big is gonna come and I just haven't come across it yet. Well, that was easy. The hard part is making it all look nice. Okay, well, first of all, let me show you. I just realized I haven't shown you what I've done. I wrote 2 lines. Welcome to the most amazing website ever. If you're reading this, go ask the girl out. Or if you don't swing that way, ask the guy out. And then I gave it a name, Caleb's Amazing Website. And that's all of the code that I've written. That's literally all. Look at that. Amazing. Okay, I'll give you like a proper rundown of what I've written later. But basically,
to update you. I found a website that kind of runs through how to build a website from scratch, like how to code it. Incredibly simple to understand, which I realized it's not hard to overcomplicate things that are simple to do. Basically, the first step was opening up some sort of code interpreter, and you can write it in Python. I did a little bit of research. You can build the backend with Python, but someone used the analogy of if you were to do that, it'd be like hammering in a screw. It's just not the best tool for doing it. So instead, I decided to go ahead with HTML. So I opened up Visual Studio Code, and I started writing in HTML. The language itself is kind of simple so far. I've only written 2 lines. Each thing that you want to write, it has to have a tag, right? A tag is just like a start and an end of whatever you want to put on the website. So for example, the first sentence that I wrote here, welcome to the most amazing website ever. In Studio Code, you first have to write the tag head, which is short for heading. And then that's going to be followed by another tag called title. So you've got a heading, which involves the title. And then you write what the title is going to be, which in this case is welcome to the most amazing website ever. And then after that's done, you got to end the tags. You got to end them. So we went from head to title, the actual text, then title, head. Pretty simple. Yeah, pretty cool. So I think now the next step is putting cool stuff in. Okay, we're gonna see what kind of cool stuff involves. I feel like I'm gonna get into some deep flow state, some good flow state right now. All right, actually, you know what? I'm gonna eat first. I feel this feels doable. I think I can do this in a day. All right, first I'm gonna eat, get some food for my brain, and then we're gonna get hammered into this. We're gonna lock in.
A few moments later.
So I've made a good amount of progress. I've learned HTML from scratch, at least the basics. I've learned CSS, cascading style sheets. I can't really say learning because no, I am. I'm picking up the basics. So I've learned the basics of HTML. I've learned the basics of CSS, and I just found out that to make a website interactive, you need to learn JavaScript. Apparently, that is what, I don't know. I guess it just makes things move, and buttons and stuff. So I have to learn another language. I'm telling you right now, my CV is going up like crazy. Now, to be honest, this is not difficult. If you know a little bit of programming, it's not difficult. Even if you don't, maybe I would learn the basics. Just get familiar with typing and stuff. But if you know coding, this is very doable. Making your own website is an amazing thing to start off with, like your own project. But now I have to learn JavaScript. Also, it's like 12:40, so we're progressing. We're progressing pretty well. Okay, so this is my 4 o'clock update. Mum brought me sushi, really good sushi. In terms of the website, I'm making progress, but the progress is very slow. I'm starting to realize how much work there is to do in making like a fully functional website. Originally, the goal of this video was to just get something up and ready that doesn't look like complete doo-doo, which is actually what the website currently looks like right now. What I'm currently trying to do is to make I want to put some of my photos up, and then I want people who go to my website to be able to click on them, and then when they click on that photo, it takes them to like that country or like another subpage which has photos from that same country. So I was thinking of having separate stages of like Germany, France, Italy, and if you click on France, for example, it takes you to a bunch of other photos and my vlog from Paris that I shot when I was there. That's the initial concept that I'm trying to get at right now, but I'm still trying to figure out how to attach images in certain areas of the website, which is, I'll be honest, I'm like half paying attention right now because I'm just jamming out to music. But it's cruising. I'm cruising. It's coming along. It's coming along. If I can end today with having that, that's like easy and done for me. No experience in making a website ever. And if I can manage to end today with having a physical thing that people can hover over, click, and then takes them to new photos and videos, that would be amazing. That'd be really cool. And then maybe make something cool, like, I don't know, buttons light up or some shit. Oh, animations. I saw that. I spent like an hour just like looking at all the cool stuff you can do on a website, and I was just like, wow, I can do this, I can do that. Which low-key, it wasn't a waste of time, but it wasn't me taking actionable steps. This sushi is really good. I'm gonna finish it, and then I'm probably gonna continue. Right now it looks like doo-doo. Okay, so this is all the code that I've written so far. A lot of it's been deleted because I was just adding like a bunch of random stuff. This is literally for a button that I'm probably not gonna use, and this is what it looks like. I can't scroll. I can't even see the button that I was just talking about. Literally not a clue what's happening. What does work though, the only thing that does work is it resizes, which is amazing. But yeah, we love this. This is amazing. We love that. Nah. Okay, update. It's 7:30. I did take a nap, but that's because my brain was processing a lot of new information. And I find when I'm learning a lot of things for the first time, I need to just chill out for a second. But we're making progress. That's the website. That's my website. That's it. Look at that. Look how beautiful it looks. Look at it. All right, so basically my vision of having a videography side and a photography side is now real. Now if I click on it, nothing's gonna come up because I haven't built it yet. But I understand the structure of everything that's happening. I understand how to position things, how to hyperlink things. The heading, I'm not sure what I'm gonna put here. For the actual pages themselves, I'm definitely considering like having a timeline sort of vertical scrolling effect. So like once I click on either the photography or videography links, I want my users to be able to scroll through it and have a look at it as it's like a timeline sort of perspective. So like I was in this country at this date, and then a few months later down here I was in another country. That's the kind of thing I'm going for. I don't know how difficult that is because I literally just got this, but we're making progress. We're still making progress. I'm not losing my mind. I'm really hungry, but we're getting there. We're getting there. This is doable. I can do this. I can do this. I got this. Let's go. Also, the gradient, like, that's like super nice. That I just took. Like, I'll be honest, I didn't code that myself. Like, a lot of this is really just understanding it and then knowing where to copy and paste. Yeah. Still like an artist. All right. I'm going to get back to it. Because, like, now I actually... it's good. Okay. We're going somewhere. We're doing good. Videography, I've just linked that to my YouTube, which you should definitely subscribe to. So hit that subscribe button, Caleb Nazareth. But if I go back and I've got the photography side, I should probably put like photography. This is a start. This is a start of some of my photos. I want to try and make it scroll. So it's like one photo here, and then you scroll, and then it like fades or does something cool. What I set out to achieve. Oh my god, I'm so tired. Could this website be better? 100% yes, 1000% yes. There are so many cool animations I wanna add. I still haven't even got my domain yet, so you can't even access it. Sorry, but hopefully I will. I'll probably update you guys when I end up buying the domain. Never coded in HTML, never coded in CSS, never coded in JavaScript. And I just made a website in less than 24 hours. Let's go! It looks pretty damn good. I would say for my expectations and for my level of coding, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Okay, now that I'm looking at it from the start, it looks incredibly basic, but if you know coding, then you know that there's this kind of work that goes into this. If you're not into coding, then you'll probably think this is like the most basic, easiest website. You could do this in your sleep. And to be honest, you probably could. But let's not forget, I suck at coding. It's the start. Let's put it this way. It's the start of something cool, something amazing. We've got our photography, we've got our videography. You click this, it goes to my YouTube channel, boom. And then if you click this, it takes you to a little gallery of some photos I took in Copenhagen. They're very pretty, very cool. Ends in a nice gradient. If you like this video, tell me, and I'll make more videos on it. If you don't, then I won't. I'll probably just do it for myself anyways and then not post a video, an entire YouTube video about it. But if you liked it, comment down below. But if you have any ideas of stuff I can add to my website, like cool animations or something, let me know. Because I'm actually keen to get this thing up and running and like actually make something out of it. Like I've done the hard bit, which is starting. Like that's the most difficult part of anything, just starting. And it's up there. You can't access it, but it will be up there. All right, I'm gonna end the video here. I'm tired and I wanna go to sleep. I'm really sweaty as well. I'm gonna take a shower. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.